The new Bad Bunny album dropped. I don't know exactly when, but it was this year. And I want to listen to it. I listened to the first song. It was all right.
Yeah, Yoni was actually just playing it right before we hit record.
It's pretty good.
Trying to get us in the mood.
No, to listen to him, to listen to Bad Bunny, you have to be in a certain mood.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Anyway.
Yeah, he recently had like this special impromptu surprise performance in the subway.
Where? Oh,
in New
the
York.
thing you showed me.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Jimmy Fallon, yeah. It's cool. Welcome back, everybody. It is a beautiful day today. Hope you've been doing well ever since the last time we saw you. We're doing a delicious part deux. Part dos. Part doi. Of living with your partner. If you are an
No, okay.
If you are an OG, I know this is what you're going to say, so I'll let you say it.
If you're an OG and you know what the name of this podcast was on season 1, comment below in the comment section what the name was of this podcast.
Yes. But yeah, this is a part 2 because first, I'm pretty sure it was the first season of our podcast that we put out an episode.
It was a long time ago.
Titled Living with Your Partner. And you guys love that episode. If any of you have listened to that oldie but goodie, we're here to do a part 2, refresher. I honestly don't remember what we said in that one.
A lot of updates because a lot changed.
Yeah, we've been living together
for a while.
6 years now. This is our 6th year living together.
And I've discovered some things. Even since the last episode, so we're just gonna break those down. It's not a lot. It's gonna be a quick, nice
and sweet,
straight to the point episode.
Listen, let me tell you. So perfect.
By the way, I'm scared of what you're about to say.
No, I actually don't really have. Actually, I only have one thing to say.
Oh, Jesus!
In general, living with your partner. Just previously to recording today, and last week's episode or this Wednesday's episode, we asked on Instagram, like, what do you guys want us to talk about? Sometimes I just need to ask you guys, what do you want us to talk about? And some of you were missing the relationship content. We haven't really talked about like relationship stuff in a while just because we were so in it. We were like talking about We're talking about friendship, relationship, parents stuff, family, whatever. So we kind of took a break from that. We're talking about some silly things. And then we're bringing it back. And you guys had a few questions. So I feel like it would be good to combine. There were some of you that were saying you want us to talk about how to keep how to keep a relationship fresh after being together for a while, how to still be individuals while living together, living with your partner. So I think we're going to just put it all into one.
Yeah.
And get into it. So how would you say I am as a roommate?
As a roommate, Alia is someone who will compete with you on who gets out of bed first. If there's a morning where she sensed that I'm about to get up, guess what? She's gonna be like, I'm getting up first. Boom. She goes. And it's not even about like getting to the bathroom first because we only have one bathroom. So it's not like I want to beat you to the bathroom to do whatever. She's just like, I'm gonna touch the floor before you do today on this brand new day. And it's something that I like that competitiveness in you. I think it's so cute. And some days I'll be trying to like play it off as if I'm not about to get up, and I just like get up randomly.
Yeah, you be doing that, and I try to keep. Because
and I know when I beat you, you hate it.
You know why I hate it? Because I'm thinking you think you got up so much earlier than me when I've been awake.
It doesn't matter. So that's
Yo, I be competitive for no reason, but it's funny. See, it's fun. Perfect example. Of a small little thing that we do that we just have fun. It's just
randomly
funny.
In the house.
Like why are we just randomly competing on who gets up first?
Yeah.
And it's funny. It makes us laugh. And it's the perfect example of like mundane day-to-day things that we just do that like keep the relationship, I don't know if it's like keeping the relationship fresh.
No,
Like, what does that mean? It just keeps the relationship fun.
It keeps it keeping it fresh is funny. No, it keeps it fun. And also, like, why do you compete randomly? But it's not even so serious. It's like a funny competition.
No. So this is what happens, right? On the regular, like today, I woke up first. I actually woke up first, but then I also got up first. Because there's two different things. There's like waking up as in like I'm awake, maybe I'm scrolling on my phone or something. And then I actually get up from bed and move on. So today I woke up first and I got up first, right? And in general, I just wake up before you. You like to like linger in bed, depending on the day. If you have to like go to work in the morning,
sometimes
then
I do
wake
work
up
from
early.
my phone. Like I wake up and I'll do like something on my phone.
Yeah, but it's not always work. Sometimes you're just scrolling. Can you admit to that?
You know what? Lately, I can't admit to that, but lately I haven't really been doing that. You're the one who gets up and grabs the phone right away. Can we just admit?
In bed, you mean?
In bed.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, where else would you wake up and
I do that
grab the bed?
because I'm thinking like it's going to wake me up.
Okay. Have you seen me wake up and grab my phone in the last 2 weeks? Be honest. Please be honest.
Yeah, there's been like a few times. I can't remember. I don't watch you like that.
Okay.
You know,
let me tell you guys, if you trust me, I don't pick up my phone when I get up. I've been doing this thing where I just wash my face, do all the things. And then once I get to the table in the kitchen, I grab my phone and see what's going on.
I mean, that's good.
It's so good for your brain. It's the worst when you get up and grab your phone right away. I know you just know that there's notifications.
Well, for one, I just grab my phone because I have to stop the alarm. But then I just...
You don't have to grab it.
Keep my phone.
You can just tap.
No, but sometimes if it's facing down, I have to grab it to turn it over.
Okay, but
what I need to do is I need to take an alarm clock.
Yeah.
And then my phone, put in the living room. But yeah, so what's another example of something stupid like that we do? Well, to finish off, and then there's the random days where like we both might like wake up at the same time, like in bed, but then Yoni will like get up when I'm like also about to get up. And then he makes it like such a thing that he got up first, because most of the time I get up first. So then when he gets up first, he's like, come on, babe, it's time to get up, as if like I'm not awake already.
And that's the sound you hate the most. When I get up and leave the room and I say, come on, get up.
Yeah, but you also make it seem as if like I'm always doing that when it's usually the other way around.
I mean, you know, I'm just playing when I do that because I know.
You know, it gets
like,
to me.
Yeah. I obviously know. I will tell you, Alia gets up before me, just naturally how she just moves around the world, like she gets up before me. But the days that I do get up, I make it a thing to be like, yo, what you doing?
Yeah, I know.
It's time to get up.
So annoying.
New York been happening. What you doing?
Starts opening the blinds. It's like, damn. What's another thing related to that? Another funny thing is like whenever you're in bed and you're taking a long time to get up, right? Like today I kept being like, babe, come on, like get up, babe, whatever. And then I'm like getting ready, I'm changing. And then what I like to do is like make the bed while you're still in bed.
Yeah.
So Yoni will be like lying in bed, and then I'm like pulling the covers. I'm putting this like little blanket that I put at the end to like make it look cute.
She makes a whole bed while I'm still in it.
And it's like, it's silly shit like that is just what keeps things funny. I know that it seems like maybe you're listening to this and you're thinking like, this is not even like that funny. But it's just funny to us.
It's funny to us. Like, I don't care if somebody thinks this is not funny. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is not their relationship.
Another thing, one thing that you do to me
What?
is I obviously make content. I film stuff all the time. So I often just have, what's it called? I have tripods.
Oh, tripod everywhere. Tall ass tripods.
Listen, and I have a phone tripod that I really like because it's like a baton, and then you like push it out and it becomes a tripod with like legs and stuff. So it's very convenient in that way, right? But oftentimes, like when I film stuff, shooting, like I'm still getting more comfortable with like shooting on my phone compared to like filming for YouTube. So if, let's say, what often happens is like I'll get dressed to leave somewhere and I'm like, oh, this outfit is kind of nice. So then I just think like, let me take a quick video. So I pull out this little tripod, I put the camera on it, I take like a few videos, have some options, right? But then I'm like headed somewhere. And then most of the time I just don't put it away, right? Then what do you do, babe?
I take it. The moment
Usually
I
this
see
happens
it,
when you're not home.
Yeah, exactly. So the moment I walk home or walk in the apartment, I see it literally like in the middle of the living room.
Or in the middle of the bedroom.
Yes. I take it and I put it on top of the bed.
But like
in the middle of the bed. Like,
but not put back in.
No,
like it's still like fully a tripod.
Yeah. So just try to picture how funny that looks and how random that is.
It's like on top of the bed, like
That's
on the
made.
cushion.
Yeah. And I do that just so she walks in the bedroom. That's the first thing you're going to see. And it's going to make you realize like, oh, damn, I probably left it somewhere.
It's just so funny because sometimes you be doing that shit when like I'm still home and like you're home and you just see a tripod and I just left it open and then you just put it on the bed. And then it's like, I used it hours ago. I just haven't been in the bedroom in a while. Yeah. You know? And then I just like randomly walk in there and I see it and I'm just, babe, why did you put the tripod?
Do you think it's funny when you see that?
It's hilarious. I laugh every time.
Oh, really?
It's just so funny. It's
especially because it has like cute legs, you know. So
it's like, so tall, and like we don't have that much stuff in the bedroom. It's just the bed, and it's just so random. Like there's no reason why you would put a tripod on a bed.
Yeah. Try to find things like that to do with your partner. You know, like because a lot of people ask us like, how do you keep a relationship like spicy, fun, leaving the spark?
How do you not
exciting?
get bored?
How do you
Someone
not get
said, like,
bored?
how do you not get bored? I'm like,
I've never got bored because there's always just something that happens.
And we just know each other so well. We understand each other so well. Our sense of humor goes well together. And like, I think nobody ever really like gets offended by another person or like nothing you ever say is like, sometimes lately our go-to thing is like, we'll say like we'll nag at each other or like what do you call it? Not nag. What's the thing? Not insult. Like make fun of each other about like something, you know? And then sometimes if it's like a little bit too harsh, then one of us will like switch it up and be like, actually, that was a little far. And that was a little mean, and I need you to recognize that.
Yeah, that's good. That's just communication.
But that's also like not actually serious.
No, it's not. But when you do say something, I mean, we never say something to actually offend. No.
It's usually like we just mock each other. That's what I mean to say.
Just life is happening, and there's a lot of shit going on. The one thing you can't control is your home, the vibe you set in your own house, because there's nothing worse than living with your partner and then you are like having an argument and you know that bad vibe, that's just feeling that lingers around the house that you guys don't talk to each other.
We don't have that very often.
We don't have that very often, but we do have that sometimes. Yeah. And a lot of the times I don't even know why it's happening. Like something happened to it that happens.
I can't remember the last time that happened. Sometimes we might have
happened like that a little bit. It kind of happened like that a little bit this morning, just a little bit.
This morning?
Yeah. Alia was like, you were in I don't know, because sometimes when you have to edit a video or something, you wake up with something on your mind. I can always tell in the morning when you wake up with something on your mind.
Oh, okay.
And you're just kind of like. Just like not in a good mood.
But it wasn't directed at you. We didn't have an argument.
No. But I'm just saying, this is human nature. You can't just always wake up and be like, hi, good morning, ma'am. This is a beautiful day.
Yeah, I was pissed because I had to like change something on the video that it wasn't my fault. They just didn't send it in time. And then it was like,
oh, really? That's what happened.
Started off the wrong foot.
So when I see Alia in that mood, I learned after a few years to just leave it alone. Don't come and say, hey babe, what's wrong? Because you're only making it worse.
And also it's like the energy that's going to take me to explain what's wrong is unnecessary. You can't do anything about it, so just leave it until it passes,
Exactly. But I always try to comfort you. I always try to because I want to be there for you. I hate that you're feeling like that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's hard for me to just take a step back and let you be in it, because then it seems like I don't give a fuck. But I do.
Oh, I never think you don't give a fuck. I know that, because I know that you care about me.
Okay.
So I know that I know that you know that I'm in a mood.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know that if you're not saying anything and if you're not comforting me, that you're doing it because you know that is what I need. And I know 100%. That. And I never think that you don't care.
Yeah, because there's no way that I wouldn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not even a matter of like, oh, he doesn't even care.
Like he doesn't even
like that's not.
He didn't even ask me what's wrong. Like that's a thing.
That's some different type of relationship.
Like you see me acting like this, and you don't even ask me what's wrong with me.
No, like then it's like, why are you acting like this? Like if there's something wrong, say what's wrong. Don't expect me to ask what's wrong. You know,
toxic relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we don't have that.
No, and I don't think we've ever had that. Maybe like early days when like we first started dating, but now it's like, you know, we've been together for so long, we know each other so well, we can read the room, we can read the moods, we can like, how many times have I come up to you when we haven't talked in a while and I can just sense by like body language, facial expression, different vibes that it's like there's something on Yoni's mind right now. Like there's something. And I just come to you and I ask you like, babe, what's going on? You know, and we just know each other so well because we are both very observant in general and with each other because we see each other so often. We spend so much time together, and not necessarily together, like just in the same space.
Right.
And we interact and we're in each other's, you know, we work from home, you know, half of the week.
We see each other all the time, every day, 24/7.
So almost. We just got to learn so much about each other, not just through what we say and tell each other how we feel,
just
but
body
just
language.
reading.
Yeah, because I do act a specific way when I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, or when I just know like
but it's
you're
not often.
deep in like something, or you're trying to figure something out.
It's so crazy. Like you really can read my mind almost. Like, can you?
It's not still your mind. I just can like, there's certain things that are now it's like, I can't, if someone asked me like to describe exactly what are the indicators, like I can't tell you like off the top of my head, but I just, when I know it, I know it. What?
Usually I'm very hugs out of nowhere, kisses out of nowhere.
Oh, when you're not in the mood.
When I'm not. This is just like my
that's like
normal
your general baseline.
Me. I'm always just like
you're very
coming
affectionate.
up to you. Yes.
Yeah.
So when I don't do that specifically, and I'm just kind of like, even though let's say, you know, one day I did it on purpose.
What?
I wasn't doing anything that I usually do. You know, like if you're sitting on a table, no hugs from behind, just randomly, like, how's your day going? Like, I'm always doing it. You got so used to that. That's just normal. True. So when I don't do that, and I'm just having my day, doing my thing, nothing's wrong with us. You're gonna feel like, damn, something's different.
Yeah, no, that's happened before. And I ask you like, damn, baby, you mad at me or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where's my hug at?
You mad? But it was so funny because I just wanted to see.
Oh, if you would notice. Want to see if I would notice? Yeah, of course. Because you are just a very affectionate person. Like, you're really affectionate towards me. It's something that I really like. It's something that I would not like to be without.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's something that is important for me to receive in my relationship.
Yeah.
I'm also affectionate towards you, just not as much.
Yeah, just not as much, but you are.
I'm very responsive.
To what?
To the affection.
Oh, yeah.
Like I give it back.
But sometimes, yeah, you do give it back, yeah. But sometimes you don't, but that's when I do it at the wrong time.
That's when you do it at the wrong time. Or sometimes you just do it for too much, for too long, and it's like not like, okay, babe, I love you too, go away, you know? So it just depends, like what's going on. But in terms of like living with each other, I would say, you know, because that's like sort of like relationship things. But when it comes to just the day-to-day like cohabitation.
Yes. Yeah.
I would say it's important to
communicate.
No, I was going to say it's important to like, I guess, yeah, communicate and like establish like what each person's like home thing is.
What is your role? Okay.
I don't want to say role, because role is like stepping into something that is like a mold, and this is your role. Like, I feel like it's like we create our own version of the role, but I think it's more just like, how do we divide like chores and tasks and things that just have to get done in an adult household?
Right. Like taking the trash out, even though you do it sometimes as well. I'm not going to take all the credit. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's your thing for sure.
Cooking. That's my thing. I cook for our household. Like, I usually make the meals in the evening.
Yeah. So no, cooking is my thing.
People were like, damn.
Yeah. What? Because everybody knew you were going to say me.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Yeah, so cooking is definitely my thing just because I'm a better cook and that's okay. And I also just like have fun cooking. Like I'm currently having a little sourdough project going in the kitchen right now.
You love cooking.
I know I love cooking, especially recently.
You are so passionate about kitchen and cooking and putting little things together and cute. I can compete with that.
Yeah, and that's okay. I enjoy doing that. So it's not even something like there are some times.
Like, what do I make, right? Rice. I make the baseline things to get Alia started. Like, if she's going to make a whole thing and we need rice, she's going to be like, babe, can you make some rice?
Yeah, of course. And then, like, you know, it's just...
Because rice is annoying to make.
Some eggs. You're getting better at your eggs.
Right.
And I would say there is some...
chicken seasoning?
There are some days... No, I was going to say there are some days when, like, I do wish that I could ask you to, like...
That's when it goes downhill. What happened?
No, like last night, like I was working, I was editing, I was trying to finish this video. It was like 10 p.m. I've been working all day. And I wanted to ask you if you could like make me a steak.
Okay. I would.
But like you always overcook the steak. So I just didn't ask you. And then I ended up eating some leftovers, which actually hit really good anyways.
Okay. Where'd you get those leftovers
from? You.
Okay, then. So I made it up for not being able to make it perfectly. See,
I'm also just very particular.
When Alia makes a steak or like a piece of steak or she seasons it or whatever, right? She likes it to be at a specific temperature, which, by the way, did you ever find that little temperature?
Oh, yeah, I got it. I bought another one.
Okay. You could have asked me to make one. What do you put on a steak? Salt and pepper?
Yeah, but it's like you gotta pat it dry, then you gotta put enough salt, you know, and then pepper, and then you have to make sure that the temperature of the pan is like hot enough.
Would you rather have a salty steak that's like overly salted or like not enough salt?
Not enough, because you can always add more.
No, but let's say you couldn't, and you gotta eat one. You're stuck somewhere and there's no salt.
Less salt still.
Really?
A really salty steak is like not good. Too much salt is worse than not enough salt.
No, definitely. I mean, health-wise, 100%.
Oh, I mean, also just taste.
I mean, taste a steak. Yo, low-key, a steak without salt doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, it's just texture. But for example, right? I cook, and then when I cook, usually Yoni cleans. But I would say we've been getting a lot more use out of our dishwasher. I don't know why before, like we just weren't really using it, and I'm like, we should gotta use the dishwasher.
The thing that Alia does sometimes is that. Oh, sorry. I know
this is perfect. This is perfect what you're about to say.
Can I say?
Yeah.
So sometimes right before we were about to eat, or like we're about to having to use the utensils, she loads up a whole load of dishes in the dishwasher, and then you turn it on. So it's washing everything, and we don't have anything else outside.
No. First of all, I did not think that's what you were going to say. I thought you were going to say what my dishwasher loading technique is.
Oh, you want me to say that? For
well,
some
actually,
reason,
I kind of want to have a debate about this.
Okay.
Like, what do you guys do? Okay,
all right.
So listen to this.
She thinks that there's arms in the washing machine, in the dishwasher, that scrub things off, right? So let's say you leave something outside, like a plate with some dried sauce on the corners of the plate. She just takes it, puts it in the dishwasher. Now, mind you, this thing has been sitting
since this morning, and
since this morning, yeah, and it's just dry. Like even if you took your hands and you had to like scrape it off, right?
Okay, that's.
No. You put shit like that in the dishwasher thinking that, oh yeah, it's going to be all fine, right? And then, you know, the next day you put things back in the cabinet. I don't know if you check.
Yeah, I check.
I don't know if you check, because there's many times where I grab something and I'm like, there's like a whole piece of dried potato skin on the back of the fork. I'm like, how is this possible? I know it's not me, because I would never do that. Let alone put it back.
Okay, listen, this is what I do, right? We put all the dishes during the day in the sink. If we're really busy and we don't have time to like wash after like using something, right? I just put it in the sink, and then I put water on it. If it's a bowl, I always put water in the bowl, a plate.
You know you got to put hot water in it, right?
Yeah, hot water.
Okay, got to check.
And then it's like, let's say there's like a knife that I used for peanut butter, and then it's like those, you gotta, it's like the peanut butter really sticks to the knife, and like different things like that, like yogurt, whatever.
Okay.
So it's all kind of been sitting in like water all day. So when I'm putting it in the dishwasher, it's a waste of water to just rinse every single one again. Because also the dishwasher is supposed to like wash the dishes. I'm not going to like pre-wash and then put them in. Might as well just wash them right away. If I'm going to like take a sponge and like whatever. If there's actual food and pieces of food on the thing, I'm going to scrape them into the garbage. But if it's just like a residue of like eggs or something, or egg yolk or chicken juice or whatever you want to say, like I'm not going to take soap and a sponge and like clean it, because then I'm actually just washing it.
Okay, that's fair.
So then I just like, usually it has water. Let's say it doesn't have water on it. I'll do a quick little like spritz, but not so perfect that like everything is off. Like the dishes are not going to be completely clear when they go in the dishwasher, because then I might as well just wash them.
Right.
And sometimes something that you think might be washed by the dishwasher isn't, and that's just what happens.
And why do you think that thing will be washed by? Because I'm trying to find the problem.
Because a dishwasher has like jets and like shit to like wash the dishes.
So how come it didn't wash those particular things?
I don't know.
Because it was too dry.
Okay, but sometimes I can't tell, and I'm going to take each plate and be like, is this one dry or not?
I do.
Well, I ain't got time for that. The point of the dishwasher is to just like put them in. And also it's a waste of water to like rinse the dishes and then wash them in the dishwasher. You might as well just wash them yourself.
So basically every once in a while there's like a dirty dish that's somewhere in the closet.
What I do is I just put it back in the dishwasher.
But every time, like without even scraping it. No, when I see that, I just wash it.
Yeah.
So those are just things that when you live with someone, everybody's has like this different way of doing things. And this is, I would say, the most annoying thing you do, I would say.
Yeah, I do that. One thing that is really annoying that you do at home is whenever you come back from somewhere, when you've been outside, you have hella, guys, you have hella shit in your pockets.
Okay.
Wallet, keys, lip balm, hand cream.
AirPods.
Camera. Wallet, I already said that. Wallet. Random like hair ties,
cameras,
gloves. Okay, how big are your pockets? And what you love to do, receipts. You love cash with bills and coins. And what Yoni loves to do is he comes inside, he comes right at the kitchen counter and just takes everything out. Leaves it as a big pile on the counter, and that just stays there for a minute.
It's very satisfying to do that when I come home, when I'm finally home from wherever I was at. The first thing I want to do is just empty my pockets, because something I hate to do is taking my pants off with everything in my pockets.
Yeah, but how about you take everything out and put it where it's supposed to go? Like when I get home, I have my bag, right, with my laptop and my keys and all that. And every single time I come home, I take everything out and I put it away from where it came from, and I put away the bag, and then we carry on.
So that's another difference between how she does things and how I do things. Here's another thing that Alia does. When she comes home, when she takes her clothes off to change into the home clothes, she will take her clothes and leave them wherever she took it off at.
Listen,
on the floor.
You say that because that's something that I used to do. I literally do not do that anymore. I always put my clothes away. What's funny is we don't even have a closet in the same place. So you don't even see where my clothes go.
I guess I just wanted to come back from the last thing you told me.
Yeah, so actually you can't even say that.
Okay, I'll take it back. But she's done that.
I do leave
many times.
I leave my shoes around.
And in this apartment, she wanted to share a closet and then have my closet be the coat closet, which I'm so glad that we didn't do that. I need my space. You need your space because you got hella shit.
I just thought it was going to be a good idea because it's nice. It's annoying to have like your coats and all your other style and types of clothing in the same closet, because like I take my coat out, a t-shirt falls out with it, it's really annoying. So that's why I'm like, it's nice to have coats all in the same spot.
That's so true. Why is a t-shirt should not be next to the big ass coat?
But like, and then or just another coat comes out with it too, because like coats next to each other.
No, but you have to admit that we have a good system right now.
No, it's great. I love that we don't get dressed, because we also like think about it when we leave to go to a place together. you usually have to get dressed at the same time to
Yeah.
get ready to leave. And
Yeah.
what always happened in the old place is like we had to get dressed at the same time, and like we had to be in the same
Yeah.
place, like looking at the closet, like what do I want to wear?
Yeah, do you remember how many times you used to push my clothes and I would push your clothes?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see what my clothes were.
Yeah. So no, that's actually it's
Oh.
really nice that we have separate closets.
So nice.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah. You got to find what works for you, you know? You got to find what
Yeah.
works for you.
And it's funny things like it's funny. I don't know. I think it's so important when you live with somebody and they are your partner and you're in a relationship that the key is to have fun. I'm not living with my husband. I'm not living with in my marriage, like I'm living with my best friend and the person that I just have the most fun with.
And I just happen to be your husband. I feel like the word husband is very, you don't like that word for some reason.
I just think that
Like
it has this like seriousness about it.
Right? Kind of a little bit. No, I kind of agree with that. Like husband, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I just feel like
No, but it doesn't have to be like that. But I get what you're saying.
it's when people ask me like, oh, so how's your marriage going? It's like, it's as if I'm
Like it's a thing.
It's like a thing.
It's like, wait, you mean my relationship?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know, people take it and like make it into this whole other thing. And like, I don't know, I feel like we're in such a good, healthy, balanced place. And it's not that complicated and it's not that, I don't know.
Because when people say, how's your marriage going? It almost sounds like you're supposed to say something's not good.
Well, it also just sounds like it's some really serious like
Like thing that you
project.
did to your life.
Yeah, like a project you signed up for or something.
Yeah,
you
I don't know. Maybe people don't. I don't know if you get what we're trying to say with this or not, but I feel like we just like to have fun. We keep it chill.
We have fun all the time, laughing by ourselves.
When we go
just
grocery
chilling.
shopping, when we go on vacation, I will say that when we go on vacation, the first days are a little bit rocky. The first day.
Okay, we're not talking about going on vacation.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. It's just because like we deal with newness a little bit differently. Like the unknown, I love the unknown. I don't know any streets. I don't know anything else. I'm like, okay, cool, let's explore. Alia, she's like, I need to figure this shit out. Like she takes it like, okay, cool. It's like a math problem. While I'm just looking around at the building like, oh, babe, look how cool this building is.
That's also primarily because most of the time when we travel, I'm also like working, I'm putting together a video, I'm filming. So it's like I need to have a certain understanding for me to be able to like think of how to put together a video.
I get it.
So that's part of it too, you know. But overall, like living together is so fun and it's so good. And if there's anything in terms of like the you know, like cleanliness or like stuff like that, and maybe it happens where like one person in the household ends up like doing more of the work than the other person. Like sometimes that just happens. Like either you have more time,
and sometimes you just get an energy boost. Like if I'm just chilling reading a book and Alia just wants to clean the whole house, I shouldn't feel bad. Like, damn, I gotta get up and clean too. Because sometimes I feel like that. Like sometimes I'm just chilling, like it's a beautiful Sunday and I'm reading a book or doing something, right? And then Alia just gets this like burst of energy and she's like watching her show or listening to something and she just decides to clean the whole house. So then I look over.
What's funny is it's not necessarily a burst of energy. It's also like the house just needs to be clean.
Okay. But in that moment when you do that, do you feel like I should stop reading and help you out because you decided at that moment to start cleaning the house?
Yeah, because if it's a Sunday and like the bathroom needs to be cleaned, the laundry needs to be done, the dishwasher needs to be emptied, the groceries need to be done, then like we both need to do that. Just because you don't feel like it in that moment.
It wasn't even like that I didn't feel like it. It was like a moment where I was just like, you know, I would love to read right now. And you
same. But like shit needs to get done. There are some times I would say where it's like where you need to be a little bit more like what's the word,
like in action in the house,
proactive, you know. It's like
definitely.
It shouldn't be, hey babe, do you want to like do the laundry? Hey babe, do you think you can clean the bathroom?
You say I should?
Hey babe, no, I'm saying like I shouldn't. Sometimes I find myself like having to tell you.
Oh yeah, And I receive that in the best way possible. That is
and I
very
just
true.
wish that it's like because we both have eyes. We both see
Yeah.
the same thing. We both see like the kitchen floor. We
Mhm.
both see like, the dust piling up. We both see like
and just to put
the
it out there,
dishes in the sink.
yeah, and just to put it out there, this doesn't happen all the time.
No.
Because there's a lot of times also that I do clean, like the dishes. I love having
You
the clean
do the dishes. You
dishes.
take out the trash.
Take out the trash. So I'm a clean person. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want it to sound like I just live in.
No, it's
in,
just
like-
the thing is you are much more of a relax now, clean later. And I'm much more of a clean now so I can relax later.
Okay, I like that.
And I feel like for example, when I cook, right? I cook and I can't really eat if like shit is just everywhere in the kitchen. Like I can, but to a certain degree, like the pot of pasta can still be on the stove,
Right.
But like the cutting board, the knives, all the other things that got dirty need to be in the sink.
Have you ever seen me while you cook clean around you as you go? Or like clean the kitchen before you start cooking?
Okay, before I start cooking, like it should be clean already.
Yeah, I know, but like yesterday, or you told me, hey babe, I'm about to clean something, and the kitchen was like a little messy. I make sure, because I know what it's like to cook when you have a clean kitchen.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you've done that before.
But
what I'm saying is like I have a hard time with like eating dinner and then being done with dinner and then sitting and watching something when there's just stuff left to do.
Yeah.
So I'm much more of a like most of the things are going to already be put away and cleaned up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sit down and eat. And then I'm going to clean up everything and put everything away. And then I'm going to sit down and relax.
Yeah.
And then we're a little bit different in that way because sometimes like I'll ask you like, babe, can you put the leftovers away? And like you won't do it for like a while.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm like, why don't you do it now? So then you don't have to do it later.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I got to get better in that area just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's some areas you think you can get better at? Just like a little bit. Like what's something that... Nah, I'm just kidding. That's it, guys. I think this was a good episode.
I mean, if you have anything you want to tell me.
No, you're perfect. You're flawless. You're perfect. Like
that's not true. I mean, the tripod thing, I do be doing the tripod.
Okay, but that's like nothing,
and like,
And
don't
try to find things.
One thing I hate doing is like breaking down boxes. So I always ask you to do that.
That's like some small stuff. But I appreciate you trying to find something to even out the playing field.
No, I mean, yeah, because like there are things that like I could do better too. You know?
Maybe I can like come up with some for next episode.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's a good time.
I'm excited to make some lunch.
I'm excited. Can I make some lunch? This is one thing about Alice. She won't even let me make stuff because she's like, I can make it better. I'm like, okay, go ahead then.
That's not wrong. I am gonna make that steak that I wanted last night.
Okay.
Make some rice. Ooh, I'm about to make something because I'm hungry.
Can I make the rice?
Yeah, you can make the rice.
Okay. Can you make my steak too then?
Yeah.
All
right. Well, we're gonna go have some lunch. Thank you for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
This is a good episode.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought in the description, not in the description, in the comments.
Yeah, like how are you in your relationship if you are in one? Are you the clean person or are you the one who just sits around and just chills?
Damn, I mean, I wasn't saying that's what you do.
No, I know. I just realized it came off like that. I'm like, as I was saying, I was just like, damn, I don't do that.
Yeah, no, you don't do that.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I love talking at the end of the episode until you click.